Welcome to See Your Dreams. My name is Celeste, and I'll be your guide tonight. Let's take a moment together to let go of today, to remember that rest isn't earned, it's gifted. And tonight, this gift is waiting for you, far above the clouds, in a place made not from stone or steel, but from silence, stillness, and something sacred. You're about to enter a dreamy castle in the sky, where rain sings lullabies and every breath carries you closer to peace. So before we begin, make sure your space is ready for rest. Turn down the lights, sink deep into your pillows, and give yourself permission to float. Take a slow, gentle breath in, and as you exhale, let your entire body soften. You're safe here, you're guided, and you're right where you need to be. Now let's begin. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to drift away from all your worries and float up into the clouds themselves? Not just in your imagination, but truly rise above it all. Tonight, I'm going to take you on a journey to a place that exists beyond the reach of everyday stress, beyond the noise of the world below. We're going to visit the dreamy castle in the clouds, a sanctuary suspended in the sky, where time stretches slowly, where peace sinks into your bones, and where the soft, eternal patter of rain becomes a lullaby made just for you. Close your eyes and come with me. Picture yourself in the softest bed imaginable, the kind of bed that knows the shape of your body before you lie down, wrapped in blankets that hold you like a gentle embrace. Outside your window, rain is falling, steady, rhythmic, musical, dancing against stone walls that have never known anything but peace. This isn't just a story, this is a threshold. You're not here by accident. You're here because part of you has been searching for rest, and the castle has been waiting. Let yourself feel a little lighter now. Take another breath, and with every exhale, release something that doesn't belong to this moment. The noise, the tension, the clutter. It's all softening. You're beginning to rise, higher and higher. The bed beneath you becomes a cloud. The air around you cools and sweetens. And the earth, with all its demands and distractions, begins to drift away. Up through layers of mist, through gentle glowing skies that feel like the space between dreams. You float peacefully, effortlessly, until something begins to appear ahead. At first, it's only a shimmer in the clouds, a suggestion of something magical. Then slowly, it comes into view. The dreamy castle in the clouds. It doesn't look like any castle you've ever seen. This is no fortress, no stronghold, no monument to history. This castle was made for softness. Its towers sway ever so slightly with the breeze. Its walls appear to be woven from clouds and moonlight, and the entire structure glows, not with light, but with peace. You float toward it now. The rain here is special, not cold, not wet, just sound and sensation, falling in perfect rhythm, whispering calm into the atmosphere. It lands gently on your skin, dissolving stress. Each droplet a lullaby, each note a release. A bridge appears, woven from crystallized cloud, solid enough to walk across, yet soft enough to comfort every step. Tiny sparkles dance around your feet with each step you take. They don't just shimmer, they listen, they remember. They carry your hopes with every step toward the entrance. Two great doors stand open, formed from compressed moonbeams and starlight. They don't creak or groan. They breathe, and they open wider as you approach. because the castle knows you're here, and it has prepared for your arrival. Inside, you find yourself in a great hall. The ceiling stretches into infinity, painted not with pictures, but with dreams. Soft blues melt into silvers. Gold threads trace constellations across skies that shift and sigh. The air hums, not with sound, but with presence. A calm that wraps around your senses and gently silences the noise of thought. The walls are lined with dream portraits, but not of people, of feelings. You see paintings of quiet moments. A tree bathed in rainlight, a warm hand resting on another, a field of flowers blooming under moonlight. Each image seems to hum its own frequency of calm. You keep walking deeper into the castle, and as you do, the sound of rain becomes even more beautiful. It doesn't fall on the castle, it falls through it. But you stay perfectly dry. It dances in slow spirals through the air, touching skin, touching soul, melting tension, releasing weight. A grand staircase awaits you. Its steps are carved from memory and moonlight. The handrail glows softly under your fingers, as if encouraging you to keep going. With each step upward, you leave something behind. A worry, a fear, a regret. You rise through layers of peace, and the castle gently celebrates your lightness. At the top of the stairs, you enter a long hallway. Soft lights glow under the floor like morning mist. Lining the corridor are hundreds of doors, each one slightly ajar, each glowing a different color. These are the dream chambers, each one perfectly designed for a kind of rest. Some shine ocean blue, offering sleep that flows deep and slow. Others radiate amber warmth, inviting sleep grounded in earth and nature. A few pulse with violet and silver, whispers of sleep filled with stars and higher realms. But one door catches your eye. It doesn't shimmer. It glows, and its glow matches a color you've never seen, but somehow recognize. It's the color of your soul's sigh, the color of what you've been needing. You place your hand on the door, and it opens like a secret whispered only to you. Inside is your chamber. It's not decorated with extravagance. It's shaped by what brings you peace. Maybe soft pillows stacked around a low bed that floats gently off the floor. Maybe warm candlelight flickering from floating lanterns. Maybe books stacked beside a window that opens to a balcony of mist and sky. The ceiling is clear, revealing the clouds that swirl above the castle. Soft lightning ripples across the sky like slow, silent waves of color. You step to the balcony, and the rain welcomes you. Here, the rain falls upward as often as it falls down. It moves in spirals. It catches starlight. It sings lullabies with no words, only feeling. The view is endless. Clouds stretch to the horizon, rolling, shifting, cradling the earth below in softness, far beneath. The world sleeps on its own. But here, you've been lifted into something beyond sleep. You are in a realm of true rest. The air carries the scent of silver rain and cloud blossoms. And the sound, oh, the sound, is the purest peace. When you turn back to your bed, it seems to glow softly, waiting for you. The blankets are woven from hushes and hushes alone. The pillows are filled with the sighs of those who found peace before you. You slip beneath the covers, and the castle leans in. It dims the lights until the room glows like a memory. It lowers the sounds to a lullaby's hum. It holds you, not tightly, but completely. The rain continues outside, And now you can hear the individual melodies. Some drops sound like the echo of a childhood laugh. Some like the rustle of pages in an old journal. Others like distant bells calling you deeper into dreams. Somewhere in the castle, wind chimes made from joy shimmer in the breeze. And deep in the dream library, books are being written, stories made from rest. You begin to drift. Your breathing matches the rhythm of the rain. Your thoughts become weightless. Your mind becomes sky. As your eyes flutter closed, you see soft shapes, clouds turning into memories, raindrops becoming gentle affirmations. You're safe now. You've done enough. This is your time to rest. The castle breathes with you, and you realize you are the castle. You are the sky. You are the rain. You are part of the peace. You don't know how long you've been resting. Time in this place moves like mist, drifting, dissolving, reforming. It doesn't push forward. It doesn't pull you back. It simply holds you. At some quiet moment in the night, as the castle hums around you like a lullaby in stone, something shifts. Not loudly, not suddenly, just a gentle invitation, felt more than heard. A soft light appears beneath your door. It flickers not like fire, but like a memory. And somehow you know. It's calling you. You rise from the cloud bed with no effort, only curiosity. Blankets slip from your body like petals. Your feet touch the floor, and it welcomes you, warm as ever. Outside your chamber, the hallway has changed. The colors are deeper now, the blues more mysterious, the purples like velvet woven from night. At the end of the corridor, a new door waits, one that wasn't there before. It's made of flowering vines and mist. Its handle is shaped like a crescent moon, and above it, written in light you can feel rather than read, is a message. This place is for you alone. You touch the moon-shaped handle. The door sighs open, and what lies beyond takes your breath away. It's not another hallway, not a chamber, not a tower. It's a garden, but not a garden like the ones you've known. This one floats above the castle, suspended in a bubble of clear sky, resting on clouds that move like tides. It is the secret garden above the sky. This place isn't meant to be found. It reveals itself only when your spirit is ready, only when the final layer of tension has lifted from your soul. You step inside, and your senses widen. The scent is like every calming memory you've ever had, blooming in real time. Rain-soaked petals, warm sunlight after a storm, old paper, fresh air. The garden stretches beyond what the eye can measure, but it never feels vast. It feels intimate, curved around you like a hug. The path beneath your feet is woven from living moss and silver thread. It adjusts to your steps, as if it knows where you need to go. To your right, a pool of glowing water rests in a bed of crystal sand. To your left, trees with translucent leaves sway in slow rhythm, each one whispering stories in the language of wind. Above you, the sky inside this dome of stillness swirls in colors that don't exist on any map, hues made only for peace. You walk slowly, not because you must, but because your body naturally follows the pace of wonder. With each step, a soft light pulses around your feet. The air kisses your skin with kindness, and the flowers here. They bloom not from dirt, but from memory, each one a shape you recognize but can't name. Some bloom when you pass. Others hum a tone so gentle it dissolves thoughts completely. There's a hill in the center of the garden, and as you approach it, you notice a single tree at the top. Not large, not towering, but radiant. Its bark is cloud white. Its branches form arcs like open arms, and from its limbs dangle tiny glowing orbs like fruit. You're drawn to it without effort. At the base of the tree is a bench, woven from the same material as the castle bridge, but warmer, more alive. You sit down, and everything goes still. The rain, even here, is falling, but softly, lovingly. Each drop that lands on your shoulders feels like a blessing. Each droplet a small truth whispered into your bones. You close your eyes, and suddenly you feel everything. Not the world's noise, but your own quiet soul. Being seen, being loved, being healed. The tree knows your burdens, not in detail, but in depth. It knows the weight you've carried, the silent battles you fought, the exhaustion you never spoke aloud. And now, it reaches out. One glowing fruit detaches. It drifts down like a slow-falling star, and it lands gently in your lap. You don't eat it, you simply hold it, and in holding it, you release something that's been gripping your heart for too long. You don't even need to name it. The garden understands. A breeze lifts through the leaves above you, and in that breath of wind, you hear not words, but forgiveness. Not from someone else, but from you, to you. Tears might come, or maybe just a long, full exhale. Either way, you are lighter now. You stand, leave the fruit behind, and begin walking again, this time without direction. You're not looking for anything. You're simply being, and the garden responds. It shifts to mirror your calm. The colors soften. The flowers close their eyes. The sky dims just slightly, like a gentle eyelid. You find yourself near the glowing pool once more. You kneel beside it. The water is warm, still, reflective. And when you look in, you don't see your face. You see your rest. You see yourself sleeping in the cloud bed, peaceful, weightless, loved, and the reflection smiles. You rise, and the path carries you back to the edge of the garden. The door is still open. The crescent moon on the handle glows just slightly, as if saying, "You may return whenever your soul calls for stillness." You pass through. The garden does not close behind you. It remains open, waiting, because now it knows you, and you know it. You walk back to your chamber, and it feels even softer than before. The blankets warmer, the pillows more inviting, the air richer with calm. You slip into bed, and the bed sighs in welcome. Outside, the castle begins to hum again. A lullaby formed from every flower, every footstep, every breath you took in the garden above the sky. It sings. You are safe. You are held. You are known. You are home. Your body melts into the bed. Your mind goes quiet. Your spirit smiles. And the last thing you feel before sleep returns is this. You are no longer just a visitor here. You are part of the dream. And the dream is part of you. The rain is still falling. But now it sounds like silence. A silence so complete, so whole, that it doesn't feel empty. It feels eternal. You've returned to your bed. The blankets have settled gently over you like clouds placing their hands upon your shoulders. You might fall asleep here, and that would be enough. But tonight the castle has one more gift for you. Not a dream, not a memory, but something deeper. something without words. You feel it before you see it. A pull, a warmth behind your heart, a quiet invitation from somewhere beyond comfort, beyond even peace. You rise slowly, not because you need to, but because you want to know what rests beyond rest. The castle, as always, has been listening, and now it opens a path. A soft wind brushes your cheek, scented like starlight and sleep. The air itself seems to breathe in a new direction, guiding you deeper into the castle than you've ever gone before. This hallway is different. It does not glow, it simply is. It exists in a kind of sacred dimness, not darkness, but the kind of light that asks you to trust your steps, the kind of quiet that encourages your breath to slow and your thoughts to settle like feathers. The floor beneath you is soft, not with carpets or moss, but with gravity itself. With each step, you feel lighter and heavier at once, as if you're not walking forward, but being drawn inward. You are not going somewhere. You are returning. At the end of the corridor, a chamber waits. Its door is not made of wood or cloud or moonlight. It is made of stillness. It does not open. It dissolves. And before you even realize it, you've entered the Hall of Forgotten Stars. You can feel it before you see it. Time does not move here. It has never moved here. In this place, there is only now. The now that holds every version of you. The now that holds no clocks. The now that has no questions, no answers, no names. This is not a room designed to impress. It's designed to disappear. There are no ornaments, no walls in the usual sense. The space flows outward like a ripple that never ends. There's a soft mist in the air. It glows faintly, like the inside of a dream you forgot, but still feel in your bones. In the center of the chamber, there is something like a bed, but not made of material. It's formed from presence itself. You approach it, and as you do, your body softens even further. The breath you take here is not just air. It is permission. You sit, then lie back, and the moment your head rests, everything else lets go. There is no effort to relax. There is no need to think. Even your heartbeat begins to echo differently. Slow, wide, and quiet as the ocean. Above you, the ceiling is not sky. It is a mirror of your soul. Colors shift in slow spirals. Blues made from trust. Lavenders made from surrender. Ivory hues born from peace itself. The rain is still falling somewhere in the castle. But here, it has become mist. It lives in the air you breathe. Every inhale welcomes calm. Every exhale releases everything. There is no tension, not even the memory of it. You are in a place that existed before sound, before noise, before movement. A space where your spirit can truly, finally, be. No past, no future, only this still moment stretching like a gentle note held forever. And in that stillness, you begin to feel something, a presence, not watching, not judging, just being, with you, part of you. It doesn't speak. It doesn't need to. It is the quiet voice you've always known, the one that never rushed you, the one that waited until you were ready. And now, in the quietest space of the entire castle, you hear it, not as sound, but as knowing. You are safe. You are loved. You can let go now. You've always been enough. You've always been held. The presence draws no attention to itself. It simply is, and it shares its silence with you until you become silence too. Your thoughts do not vanish. They dissolve, like sugar in warm tea, like moonlight on water, and in their place, a kind of still joy, not excitement, not celebration, just peace so pure it has no edges, no conditions, no expectations, only being. Time doesn't pass here. It stretches, and you stretch with it, until you're not sure if minutes have gone by or eternities. And it doesn't matter. Nothing matters here, except that you are here, alive, whole, resting more deeply than you ever imagined possible. The bed beneath you hums softly, not like a machine, but like a soul that remembers music. The mist in the air wraps around your body like a lullaby made of breath. And the silence, it kisses your forehead, like a mother who has nothing more to ask of you. Only this sleep. And so, you do. You fall asleep. Not like drifting, not like surrendering, but like returning to something you never left. The deepest part of yourself. Your sleep is not filled with images, not tonight. It is filled with being, a still light that glows forever in the far center of your soul. A peace that doesn't end when you wake. It follows you, because it is you, and you are finally at rest. The castle holds you now. The chamber sings no lullaby, because you no longer need one. You are the lullaby. You are the silence. You are the dream. And you are home. You awaken slowly, not from sleep, but from stillness, wrapped in layers of breath and silence. Your body remains at peace, but your awareness stirs like soft light beneath water. Somewhere in the distance, the rain still falls. You hear it not as a sound, but as a presence. A reminder that the world beyond your body is still holding you. The dreamy castle breathes with you, and this time, it whispers something new. A message that rises through the floor like warmth. There is more, not more to do, not more to strive for, just more peace, more softness, more of the light you've only just begun to receive. You sit up slowly, the blanket slipping away like mist parting before dawn. And as you step onto the warm floor, the castle gently opens another path for you. Not directly ahead, but slightly behind and to the left. A hallway that wasn't visible before, but now glows with a quiet amber light. The air here smells like memory and rain, and your footsteps feel lighter than ever. You follow the path. No urgency, no need to arrive. Each step is its own destination. Eventually, the corridor opens into something vast, not grand, but endless in its gentleness. You've entered the gallery of quiet moments. This space is unlike any other in the castle. It does not shimmer. It doesn't sing. It doesn't breathe with the rhythm of stars. It waits. It simply is. The gallery stretches far in every direction, but never feels overwhelming. It feels like walking inside your own heartbeat. The floor beneath you is smooth and warm, etched with patterns that resemble ripples in water. Soft and slow and beautiful, without needing attention. The walls are high and gently curved, holding pockets of light. But there are no paintings here, no sculptures. Instead, the room is filled with moments. They float in the air, suspended like bubbles of memory. Each one glows with its own shade of softness. Some flicker in and out. Others hover steadily, pulsing like fireflies that remember. You walk past the first one. It floats just above your shoulder, glistening with pale gold and blue. You pause. The moment shimmers, and without warning, you are in it. You're sitting beneath a tree, the same tree you used to visit in childhood. Maybe real, maybe imagined. It doesn't matter. You hear wind in the leaves. You feel your younger self breathing softly beside you. You're not talking, you're not worrying. You're just being, and it is enough. You blink, and the moment fades back into its bubble. But it doesn't leave you. Its warmth lingers in your chest, like the echo of a lullaby. You walk farther down the gallery, and the next moment greets you like an old friend. This one is shaped like a window, suspended mid-air, glowing with soft lavender light. You step closer, and now you're watching yourself in a quiet kitchen. There's a kettle boiling. Outside, the rain is falling. Inside, it's warm. There is no conversation, no background noise, just the sound of tea being poured. You see the way your hand moves. You see the way your shoulders finally relax as the first sip warms your chest. Nothing happened in this moment. No victory, no revelation, but it stayed with you, quietly saving you in a way you never noticed. You smile, and that version of you, sitting alone, cradling a mug of warmth, smiles too. You blink, and the moment returns to its place in the air, still glowing, still waiting, should you ever need it again. Deeper into the gallery you walk. Each memory seems to respond to your presence, not urgently, but softly, as if whispering, "Remember me, I held you once." You pass by dozens of moments, one of you holding a pet's paw, feeling understood without a word. Another where you lay under the stars, letting the sky remind you that you are small, and that small is safe. A moment where you finally exhaled, after holding your breath for days without knowing it. Each one, a quiet lifeline, invisible until now, sacred because of their simplicity. These are not your greatest achievements. These are not your most impressive hours. These are your stillest, and now they rise around you like constellations in reverse. Not stars in the sky, but stars you've been hiding in your soul. You begin to feel it. These moments never left you. They have been resting inside your nervous system, waiting for you to return, waiting for silence to get loud enough, for you to hear them. You reach a small alcove in the gallery. Here, the light is softest. The air smells faintly of jasmine and rain, and suspended in the center of the space is a moment unlike the others. It glows not with color, but with temperature. The warmth of someone placing a hand on your shoulder when you needed it most. You step into the moment, and suddenly, you are sitting beside someone you loved, someone who loved you. Maybe they are still with you. Maybe they are long gone. But here, they are present, not speaking, just sitting, their hand on yours, their presence absolute, their eyes saying everything you ever needed to hear. You don't cry, or maybe you do. The castle allows both. You rest in that moment, until your breath slows even further, until you remember you have always been loved, even in silence, even in stillness, even when no one said it out loud. You open your eyes, and the moment returns to its place in the air, but you are not the same. You continue walking through the gallery, and soon you notice something new, a glowing circle on the floor ahead. It pulses with slow light, and inside it, a seat, simple, wide, waiting. You step into the circle and sit. And as soon as you do, the gallery responds. The air stills, the lights dim, and all around you the quiet moments begin to orbit. Dozens, hundreds, each one spinning slowly around your chair. Like gentle planets remembering their sun, they do not rush. They do not ask. They simply say, "You are made of us." And in that moment, you realize something deeply true. Your life has not been measured by the noise, by the chaos, by the milestones. Your life has been held by every moment you forgot to treasure. Until now, moments of breath, of rain, of stillness, of gentle knowing, moments where you almost gave up, but didn't, moments where you loved without words, moments where you rested, even if just for a heartbeat. You see them now, you feel them, and you believe them. The gallery slows, the moments return to their places, and the path behind you glows gently, inviting you to walk again. You rise, and with each step you take, you carry something new. Or perhaps something very, very old, a knowing, a peace, a softness. These moments do not fade. They follow you, not as weight, but as warmth. And as you return to your chamber in the dreamy castle, you feel them settling in your chest, lining the walls of your breath, cradling your ribs, soothing your spine, cushioning your heart. You lie back in your bed. The clouds rise to greet you, and this time your dreams do not come from imagination. They come from memory, from truth, from the quietest parts of your soul. You finally made space to hear again. The rain falls, the castle sighs, and you return to sleep, like a leaf returning to the river. No resistance, no fear, only trust. Because you know now, even in your stillest hours, you are always surrounded by quiet, gentle, sacred light.